Alright, here we go. This is a ranked 2v2 on Sandrim between the blue team in the upper left, Sympathizing in the Pax Helix. I have no idea who this is. Level 60. I don't know what that is. So I'm just gonna go by Sympathizing, even though we know that name by some, or we know another person by that name. Just gonna call him Sympathizing. And NBSLAYER in the Star Neo, and the Carbon team on the bottom right, MooreBoom in the Beta Striker, and hawk485 in the Liberty Paladin. It does look like both blue team players are going for mid, but only one Carbon team player is going for mid. So it does look like Hawk is at a huge disadvantage. NBSLAYER and Sympathizing are both trying to get him killed, and Sympathizing finally with the last rocket gonna be able to kill him. And right now MooreBoom finally coming with a Longhorn. Little late, and Hawk goes team XD, and Sympathizing saying swag. So it does look like blue team will probably be able to win this mid fight. Not that big of a surprise at this point. Hawk not gonna, oh, he is gonna be able to grab that last Longhorn and retreat it back, but MooreBoom coming with a Seeker, as if they're still trying to fight for mid. Pulling out would probably be a good idea. Ooh, does get that Flacker killed, but the blue team will be able to bring enough creeps here to take the mid outpost under their control. And right now it does look like MooreBoom and Hawk gonna try to still fight for mid. Probably a bad idea considering look at the circumstances. So now they are gonna go to that upper right hand corner. Hawk and MooreBoom both gonna concentrate on it. Very good teamwork, focusing on one thing, and Sympathizing is gonna be defending mid. That's definitely enough tanks and AA to defend against any mid drops and stuff, as long as you react properly. It does look like Hawk and MooreBoom will be able to take this top right corner under their control. However, it does look like NBSLAYER, I'm just gonna go with NoobSlayer. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Gonna go for the bottom outpost. That Longhorn's trying to get that outpost neutralized, but not really gonna be able to accomplish that. NoobSlayer going for the top. There's 3 Gemini here, so I'm guessing Sympathizing also dropped over here and got killed by the hat up here, sure. But NoobSlayer also getting himself killed, so MooreBoom gonna be able to secure this. No, not secure, but keep this top right outpost under his control. Hawk with a couple Dillos, gonna be able to. Oh, okay, let's see if we can get this outpost neutralized. Sympathizing coming immediately. And with an energy-filled outpost under his control, it was a good idea for Hawk to retreat from that Helix. And it does look like the Carbon team will just hold at that upper right-hand corner. The blue team does not have their they're not going for this bottom right or bottom left yet. And NoobSlayer going for that, just looking, scouting that right outpost. It probably could have hit it earlier. It was pretty undefended earlier, and if the blue team kind of just group attacked that, they probably would have been able to at least get neutralized and keep the pressure on. Whether or not they would have been able to get it under the control is a different story, but it does look like the Carbon team will be able to hold here, and MooreBoom chasing NoobSlayer back to that middle outpost, and Sympathizing going to be able to neutralize the outpost, but there's so many Carbon units over here that it doesn't really matter. Will Sympathizing be able to get anything else done? No, we'll probably get, yes, focus fired by that Carbon team. It does look like NoobSlayer coming with a couple creeps just to cause trouble, I guess. It will not be able to go under their control. Creeps don't have very much life and were not able to withstand the fire of all those surrounding tanks. And NoobSlayer doing a little bit of a scout, seeing what he can possibly do. Does he even have Stasis Blast? Yes, level 2 Stasis Blast, so I'm not really sure why I didn't use it just then to, weaken the creeps. But, yeah, it still has a middle outpost fairly secured. Now the blue team is going for this bottom left outpost. MooreBoom going with a couple creeps. What is he planning on doing? I guess maybe he was going to try to tank for them, but now it does look like, I don't even know if he was aware that the blue team was sitting over here, or not sitting over here, but starting to take that outpost. And where is Hawk? Hawk now coming with a couple Dillos. Will MooreBoom, okay, MooreBoom getting away here, but a couple Dillos back here. And does he have the attack aura? Let's see. Yeah, he does. He has level 1 attack aura, but getting pelted by those Helix missiles will not be able to survive this fight very much longer. However, Sympathizing has run out of energy. The high-low, not very well done. And, okay, does finally get chased away, but MooreBoom dropping a couple creeps, or actually a couple Mortys and a Longhorn to neutralize this middle outpost. Will he be able to get it? No. Oh, man, going for creeps up here. He could have grabbed these creeps bunkered, and now here there are creeps over here, but NoobSlayer are going to be able to neutralize that outpost back down. And going to be able to take care of any more these other creeps that MooreBoom does drop. Hawk brings a couple Dillos, and MooreBoom. What does MooreBoom have? I don't know what MooreBoom has. Nothing. Okay, so they are okay. Now they're going to continue pressure. No, why is MooreBoom not supporting Hawk with more units over here at the top, at the mid? They might have been able to clear it. However, Sympathizing taking clearing and securing this bottom left outpost. So the blue team is pretty well ahead with a max upkeep of 83 versus a max upkeep of 66 on the Carbon team side. MooreBoom going to cause a little bit of trouble over here. I doubt he'll be able to successfully cheese this as long as one of the Carbon team, or sorry, the blue team players responds here, and it does look like Sympathizing is. He will be stopped. MooreBoom forced to retreat over here, and NBSLAYER and Sympathizing both have responded and will easily stop that cheese. I don't even know if it was intended to be a cheese to begin with, but he was able to force both blue players to react. Lots of tanks sitting over here for the blue team. So let's see if the Carbon team decides to move into it. Have they scouted? Okay, MooreBoom definitely does see it, and Hawk doing a quick flyby, and as that Paladin with the Repair Guardians will be able to survive this retreat. Both NoobSlayer and Sympathizing chasing him, but not able to get that kill. So which team will move first? Oh, is the blue team going to move first? No. Don't know who's actually doing that highlight, but it does look like Hawk with a couple of units up here. Oh, and it does look like the Carbon team has pushed out. And so, yeah, the Carbon team with that, let's see, level 2 attack aura in support. Where's MooreBoom? MooreBoom coming with even more tanks. They have been able to clear the majority of the blue units over here. The last unit, that jammer, does go down. The blue team still has this outpost under their control. Will they push their bottom units, or will they just concentrate on defense over here? This is a lot of Carbon units, actually. They have been able to neutralize this outpost, get a pretty good surround, and they will be able to get it under control if they choose to do so. But Sympathizing dropping a couple of tanks and a flacker over here at the corner. MooreBoom forced to respond over here. Hawk going to be dropping on the... Oh, did he drop it on attack? Yeah, he did. So they are focusing on the unblockable ledge, and these units have continued their progress toward the fort. Not much in defense over here, just a couple of ratchets and a longhorn. Hawk going to be doing some repositioning. MooreBoom forced to respond again, and Sympathizing did do another push. This is quite a base race. I don't know if you can even call it a base race, but NBSLAYER defending this corner very well. Dropping that stasis over and over, so slowing that damage going down. And look at all the units dropped over here on that ledge by Sympathizing. MooreBoom trying to defend with all these tanks. Will he be able to get this kill on Sympathizing? Finally does. And now there's only 2 Longhorn over here, but lots of damage has already gone down on the Carbon fort. Hawk with all of his units over here getting thinned out. I don't know how much he's supported it, but okay, Black on top of the unblockable ledge. Oh no, did not drop them all on the ledge. Probably, I mean, just in terms of straight up effectiveness, that would have been the most effective thing to do. And now just trying to get a better surround. Sympathizing trying to help NBSLAYER here with more blockage, and that's actually the Carbon team that's way ahead. The blue team is very, very low on health. The Carbon team, Hawk continuing to drop, and where is MooreBoom? MooreBoom coming with with a single Longhorn of his own. Will Hawk and MooreBoom be able to get this finish right now, or will the blue team be able to get the surround and the wall off? It doesn't look like the blue team's really successfully doing that. MooreBoom getting body blocked by Sympathizing, which is a little bit hilarious, but 4 Dillos, this is probably going to be it. Sympathizing body blocking, but NBSLAYER dropping a couple of tanks down, and both blue players body blocking very well, and Hawk getting himself killed. But here you go, MooreBoom with the 2 Dillos on the side, and that is going to be it. MooreBoom firing at the top, and boom, GG. MooreBoom and hawk485 taking this game over Sympathizing and NBSLAYER on Sandrim. Ranked game going to the Carbon team, and that I thought that was going to be in blue. That was actually in blue team's favor for the majority of the game. They took the top, they took the middle, and they took the bottom left corner. So they had the outpost advantage. But the Carbon team just steamrolling through there, you know, that Paladin using the hammer and the attack aura, able to clear all those blue units that were sitting at their top outpost, and just not really an adequate response by the blue team, and nice support to neutralize and take that top outpost, and they continued the pressure. You know, Sympathizing tried to revert the focus of the Carbon team to fort defense, which was actually a great move. Maybe keeping up that pressure would have been able to do it, because the defense by the Carbon team was not really that great. You know, and they were abusing the ledge much better than the Carbon team was. So I think that might, like, if they had a chance at that stage of the game, it probably would have been continuing putting down pressure. Sympathizing pushed out, but I think pushing out and just ferrying from there might have been their best chance at that point, but we'll never really know. But great job by hawk485 and MooreBoom for taking this game over the blue team on Sandrim. More ELO points for them. So guys, if you play any games that are like this, or not as cool, or cooler, or even though, either way, if you think you have a cool game to send it in to me. And if you have ever thought of you know, jumping into the foray of streaming or casting, don't hesitate any further, because AirMech needs them. I don't know really how else to put it. I'll bribe you. And also, why don't people send me 2-star Mavericks games anymore? Like, they're easy to find. Bad players are everywhere, you know what I mean? So, you see 1 star, you see 2 stars, spec that game. Is that even fixed? I know that was a bug before. Either way, send your games into me. Blah-de-blah, blah-de-blah. This is RUI, and that is game. See you next time.